Well met. Welcome to another random_14 YouTube video.
The Garlean threat may have abated, but there is no end to the work we Scions do. In our own unique ways, may every one of us continue striving to make a better Eorzea.
The nerve of some petitioners, engaging us as if we were a band of common mercenaries. I should be glad to refuse them all without a second thought.
Me dear sister drew her last breath here, in battle with the Empire. To her, the fight for Eorzea's future was more important than her homeland. True to her beliefs to the end, she was.
K'nekotein, it pleases me to see you well.
Do excuse me for interrupting, K'nekotein. My lady, the gentleman from Ashkana Exports has just left. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him.
You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this morning.
Thank you, my lady.
Ever since we defeated Gaius van Baelsar, and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly, dress it how they will. The message is ever the same: we shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Tarali, I refused him, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Baldaean colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to. Forgive me. I did not mean to burden you so. Yet, my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. I confess, I am conflicted. It may be wise to consult with the others.
No matter how dark the night, one day the dawn will break. As long as brave souls like yourself take up our cause, the Scions will never stand down.
Recall you our meeting with the Admiral, shortly after the Lomancer NS sent word of the summoning of Titan? Then mayhap you also recall my words to our host. I said unto Merowilwib that her people had broken their treaty with the kobolds, and that the beastman had justly responded, that we had been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke, in short, the truth. And wherefore did I speak it? Because, owing no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Lomancer NS to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their actions and absolved them of guilt. Upon this subject, Minfilia can expect a similar reply. Our many dalliances with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. In bringing the struggle against the Empire to a decisive end, the nations of Eorzea spent much of their military strength. I fear the beast tribes have caught scent of this temporary weakness, and will give us scant leave to rest. A hero's work is never done, K'nekotein.
Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is a growing belief amongst the refugees that Ala Migo could be liberated, if only the Scions would commit their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads, K'nekotein. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear. Believe me, I am quite eager to resume active duties and redeem my good name, but I have not forgotten that similar sentiments nearly led me to my doom once before. I will not question the wisdom of our Baldaean colleagues. They have bid me rest, and so I shall.
I've been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Papalymoa keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandon your principles nice, you know?
None can deny that we would benefit from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles? Neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count of the times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Ulda now, and have done with it. I'm quite sure Ida would enjoy the bribes.
So much has happened in this place. If the walls could talk, such tales they would be able to tell.
Just when we dared to believe that peace had arrived, another primal awakens. I say, has there ever been rest for the weary?
'Tis the lot of the powerful to attract the covetous as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand whilst the other resteth ever on their hilt. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations, nay, not while the beast tribes do labor unseen, defiant in defeat, to raise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. This sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few, and our fortunes so finite. As one age endeth and another doth arise, so do our struggles wax and wane. What wouldst thou ask of me?
We came away with our lives. Though our losses weigh heavy in our hearts, we must carry on for those who have fallen.
I should have done something, done anything. But I didn't, and now Arbar and all are. I will not let it be for nothing. I will earn this.
This situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the antecedent. Come along, K'nekotein.
Alphanoo, K'nekotein, is Artemis?
You desired counsel, and so you shall have it. Menphilia, the Scions of the 7th Dawn must leave Ulda.
We must do what?
So long as we remain within Uldan territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an 8th right? They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause. Which is why it and other favors will be denied us unless we cooperate.
If Ulda is no longer suitable, where would you have us go?
Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length, and plant our banner in a place which all agree to be beyond their borders. Mordhona. Revenant's Toll, to be precise. It lies within neutral territory, and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it is also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ulda and her people over the years. But I truly believe this to be the best course of action.
As you yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through years of concerted effort. Ulda is our home, Alphanoo. To cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless.
The decision is yours to make, antecedent. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Scions of the 7th Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path of the 12 ere that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I. Just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much your family as.
That will be all, Alphanoo. I am sure you have some familial affairs of your own to attend to.
Your concern is most generous, but no, I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all.
Thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Farewell.